I'm a supervisor for counselors who provide vocational rehabilitation services to clients.
Shortly to region. Take care.
I live in North Andover, Massachusetts. In the morning, we take the commuter rail into Boston, and I take the Orange Line and get off here in Chinatown. If I have meetings outside of the agency, I take her to meetings. So obviously my guide dog came everywhere with me. They can go into churches, they can go into restaurants, they can go on an airplane with you, they can go into a federal building. The only place the dog can't go to is an operating room in a hospital. I fully understand that. Tilly, let's have you sit. Sit. Good girl. Tilly, down. Good girl. Actually, Tilly is my third guide dog. My first dog I got back in 2000, and his name was Isaac. And my second dog I got back in 2006, and her name's Holly, and she was a black lab. It was just a wonderful sense of freedom and independence, because I was a cane user for 4.5 years before I got a dog. And with the cane, it's very good at detecting objects and sort of your safety tool, so you don't fall or you don't step in a big pothole somewhere. But it just, when you have to move the cane from side to side, you sort of, the cane kept hitting me in the stomach area. And then in Boston, as you know, the ground's very uneven, there's lots of bricks, pavements, and it was kind of frustrating trying to use the cane. One day, one of my friends here at the commission actually said to me, "Why don't you try to apply for a guide dog?" And I did. And the first time I had the harness on and was walking with Isaac, it was just such a sense of freedom. I can't even explain it. It was just incredible.
If they're able to go about their daily routine safer and more efficiently, then, and if the guide dog assists with that, which they do, then it will definitely help them work better, because they'll be more focused and just be able to do their job.
She has to focus on where she's going, and her point is to get me safely from point A to point B. You know, this is a partnership that's developed between myself and my dog. You know, I have to learn to trust her. You know, even though I have some vision, I still can't use my vision the way most people do. I have to rely on her. She has to judge whether or not it's safe for me to cross a street, to climb down a set of stairs, across the street, get on a bus, train, whatever the situation might be. And if she doesn't, I have to give her certain commands. And if I give her a forward command, say for instance, and she doesn't go forward, then there's a reason for it. Either there's traffic coming, there's something in our way, there's construction. I have to totally trust her judgment. They do get distracted by other dogs. Today I was up at the Common. The other dog was trying to play with her. She wanted to try to play with that dog because she said, "Oh, this dog wants to play with me. I want to play." And I didn't have her harness on her. You know, there's ways to correct the dog. If she gets too distracted sometimes, what I have to do is give her what's called a leash correction. And the leash is hooked up to her collar. So basically you just give a little tug on the leash and you say, "Leave it." And that means like leave whatever is distracting her alone.
Tilly, what you got in your mouth? She got baby. See? Did she eat something? Yep.
The other bad thing is most dogs don't like thunderstorms. If we're in the middle of walking somewhere, saying there's a thunderstorm, I always try to get her inside somewhere because the noise affects their ears.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Bird taker.
If somebody comes over to her and gets in her face and tries to pat her, then that's very distracting to the dog. I always try to be nice to people, and I always try to explain the situation. I also try to incorporate a little humor into the situation. If you get angry at somebody, that gives off a negative image about blind and visually impaired people to the public.
This is Tilly.
Tilly. Oh, you're licking me, Tilly, huh?
When she has her harness on, as you can tell, now she's very focused and quiet, and this is the way she's supposed to be when she's working. If I don't have the harness on her, she's a regular dog. She runs, she plays, she jumps. As Adrian knows, she jumps on people. Down, rest.
Tilly, get over here.
Tilly. I have respect for her, she has respect for me. It's a team effort between the two of us.